This is the Doctor continuing Battle Brothers, the season 14 Overexplained series. Thank you for all the viewers who have commented. I have written down some additional names to use. I'm going to start with the folks who have left comments. So, welcome, new brothers, once we recruit them. I also would like to keep a counter of the number of enemies I killed. It just has to be done manually. So, I seem to recall we killed 5 nomads, 3 hyenas there, 3 hyenas there, and then 4 in the arena. So 10 hyenas, 5 nomads. Good to know like what sort of enemies we fought. We got some level ups to do. We've got some other things to manage. I am somewhat out of practice because, as you can tell, Dr. Carl, this guy with our starting companion who has amazing attack and defense. The first perk I took was Colossus, but in hindsight, that was a mistake. The first perk should have been Adrenaline. Basically, the Rippy build from Season 13. I'd love to have at least one brother early game with Adrenaline. 1 or 2. You don't really need more. You can have other ways of manipulating initiative. Having 1 or 2 can make some fights just go so consistent. You might go the entire fight without using it. That's fine. Like, you just need that Adrenaline to pop off at the critical moment at the right time. And like a fire lance into 2 stabs and then maybe 2 stabs the next turn. Something like that is just a devastating combo. So I'll take the melee skill and the melee defense. Other roles aren't great. Fatigue, I'm actually a little tempted. A little bit of fatigue. Combo adrenaline, not bad. But I think we really need that resolve. I'm trying to get at least 50 base. This is a min row of the star, but +3 is still quite good. I like the +3 melee skill, +3 defense. You can't really complain about that. +2 hit points, we're going to skip that. You can skip little hit points here and there. It's fine. I think we up like melee skill and melee defense literally every single level. So we got to like be able to spare some points into resolve. So I don't think we could spare any points into fatigue. Now I will pick Adrenaline to have that tactical option. The right turn and to go fast is amazing. Plus, this character will have lower initiative, especially if he gets that fat. I know it'll lower his fatigue, but there are ways to manipulate fatigue, and generally 1 or 2 adrenalines will be more than enough. If you get a 2-hander, like you could probably pull off 2 adrenaline per battle, and that's really all you need. Next, Wyoming Sioux, our tank. This one's a bit trickier because Battle Forge tank. Like you want Colossus at some point, right? Colossus, and then the next level probably has to be gifted just to get those stats a little better, especially to resolve. At some point, due to your somewhat low resolve, I might have to take Fortify Mind. Level 4 has to be Shield Expert, period. Then I might, because I want like Recover. I know you have Iron Lungs, which is great. But if we want the Indom combo, we have to go back for Recover. Or I might go for Fortify Mind. Then you have to do Underdog, Battle Forge, and Indomitable. Like those, you don't really have an option on once you get like those 3. And then, yeah, Indom without Recover, it's fine for many fights, not most. But there are fights where you have to have it, like Lindworms, basically. And any sort of long fight against Chosen or Orcs or even potentially the Ancient Dead. Certainly the Black Monolith. This, by the way, this is not a tank who can like survive the upper part of the Black Monolith. Like, it's going to die, but like, I don't particularly care. My goal is not to have a no-death run. I gotta want a lot of deaths. Make the game more interesting. And I'm out of practice. Like, you saw me get outmaneuvered by those hyenas. I'm shocked that nobody actually died in those battles. So, well, since you eventually want bags and belts, the Sins Lone Wolf build, like eventually you want to go back for Lone Wolf and bag and belts, but those are like almost a bit more luxury picks. You don't need them this moment. Colossus, I think you pretty much always take. So that when you don't have Indom, you don't get like one-shotted by Chosen or whatever. So I think and you don't get like some nasty injuries. But I think otherwise, like we certainly don't pick bags and belts right now. coverage too early won't do anything. Colossus might actually do something. I don't really like. You're such a useful tank. I don't feel like replacing you. Speaking of characters and tanks and whatnot, my priorities early game in terms of doing a lot of battles and doing being very efficient, like being able to take a lot of battles that I want, means the things I'm looking out for are 1 or 2 early tanks with shield experts, so you can use them to lock down dangerous enemies like the brigand leaders, or like tank 2 nachos or something like that. If you can get a heater shield expert, you do that. You get 50 defense on top of whatever you already got. So you'll probably round 60 something. That is like more than good enough against all early game enemies. So the tanks, they're great because if they can not lock down like 2 or 3 enemies, you've basically taken them off the field. It's like crowd control. That's why it's so important to get a good tank or two. Like, but by good tank, it could be like where's he? Denki. Denki here could be quote unquote a early game tank. You know, he's got 2 stars there. He also has a 1-star in melee, but you know, slap a little dodge on him and give him a heater shield. He can tank just fine. He won't survive against 5 Lindworms, but who cares? Like, that's a glorious death. So then the other priority is a sergeant. A sergeant is super, super critical high priority since the stat buff is so strong and you are able to start taking fights like Geist. There could be like Hex or whatnot, like Alps, all sorts of things check your resolve. So sergeant is super high priority as well. And then I like to look for someone with a mace expert since the stun is really clutch early game. Having 1 or 2 mace experts, again, unlocks a lot of fights, let you fight a lot of things safely, including necro savants. And like dangerous enemies like barbarian kings and whatnot. You know, you stun them. If you have 2 mace experts, you're basically guaranteed to stun him. Then you stun and slowly dagger him for his armor. Sounds fun to me. So, and then after that, it's just a mix of whatever damage I feel like. A spearman is also useful. That's somewhat lower priority though, but also very, very tactically useful. So the reason for those 4 types of build is they unlock tactical options. Then, you know, quick hands into throwing or range weapons can unlock more tactical option. Lots of fast adaptation can unlock like killing things quicker. And then you go from there. So looking for banner, looking for 2 tanks, maybe 3. Looking for mace, and looking for maybe a spear. I want a spear guy eventually, but it's not like the highest priority. All right, so with all of that being said, Wyoming Sioux, since you are our Battleforge tank and nothing else here makes sense to me except Colossus, we're going to pick that. 72 hit points. That should help you resist an injury or 2. And then, oh, by the way, I have completely mistyped your name. I went back and looked. Your name is Tao Sif UI. I'm going to call you Tao, like from Warhammer 40,000, because I'm sorry, I just don't know how else to pronounce your name. So you're Tao, and you're here for the greater good. Oh, that reminds me. If you have a character and you want a title, let me know. I personally think titles should be reserved for amazing feats that you've accomplished. Like, I wonder if we go back and count who killed the most hyenas, that person can be the hyena slayer. I personally think you need to accomplish something before you get your title. And then certainly let me know your title. But you could put in a request now, and I'll evaluate it if it makes sense. And if other viewers have good suggestions, please welcome them. So yeah, titles I think are a very important part. That should be the theme of this run. Everybody should earn a title, and then hopefully die a glorious death. All right, so Tao Sif or Tao, you almost died to a hyena, but you did not die to a hyena. So now you have a level, but your level, quite frankly, sucks. Like +1 attack, +1 defense. At least you start with good melee skill and good melee defense. Like they're really good starting stats. This brother I often like making into a spearman. He can be quite strong as a spearman. And certainly going some sort of nimble build. But without the starting melee skill, you don't have to go spearman. You could do something else. I kind of want to up the fatigue. Like this row is so bad, right? Like almost everything is min, except for range skill and initiative. And literally range skill and initiative. Every other row was a min row. That really is very unfortunate. +1 fatigue. It feels bad. Like, what would I use fatigue on this brother for? As a spearman, there's some argument to having a little more fatigue. And it's probably the bad choice. Like, you have better choices. We can up defense. Defense, always pretty good. And then take fast adaptation. That is probably the way to go. And you might not be a spearman. You could be something else. Someone else could be a spearman. Like, surprisingly, Denki could be a okay spearman. Like, not the best, but he could be good enough. Or even with fast adaptation, like, yeah, spears are accurate, but spearman, you don't use spears 100% of the time. Like, there are fights where you bust out like a different weapon. That fast up, or maybe you go mace, right? You could go fast adaptation into mace. A lot of options here. So let's take hit points, resolve. And I'm debating between attack and defense. I feel like if you the options are mace or spear. And both of those options don't actually care about defense. Both of those options are pure offense. And attack, I think, would actually be better than defense. I'll do that, and I'll do fast adaptation. All right. Got some fast adaptations going. By the way, I have arranged the company in a very, very specific order. Dr. Carl, of course, on the left flank, and Tao here. He's slightly in the back with the bow because he has acceptable range skill, and I don't want him, like, I want him fully healed before I put him in the front. Denki, he's here on the left because, well, oops, I want to rearrange people's equipment a little bit. He's here on the left because I think this is actually the safer position. Like, he can hide and he can do stuff. We've got 4 spears on the left, 2 dagger shield tanks on the right, plus Palpatino has a Draga shield for maximum tactical flexibility. Casual Hamster has the mallet, the javelins, and the knife. Hopefully he can get quick hands soon. Then he'll have tons of tactical options. And I'll put Tao in the front soon with the Nomad Mace, which apparently is better than the Bludgeon. Like, just objectively better than the Bludgeoning every way. And yeah, let's go from there. There's a Caravan escort in this town. This Caravan escort says, escort Caravan to Hage, about a day to the northwest. That's going to be along this road. That's a close one. We get the southern conscripts, so the only thing we're actually afraid of are necrosavants, and we just run if that happens. Or, like, I don't even know I'm afraid of an orc berserker. Let, like, the berserker fight the conscript. Let's see, like, what happened. Oh no, too risky. If the berserker kills the conscript, I might run from, like, an orc berserker. I'll have to see. But those are the only 2 enemies I'm afraid of. And orc berserkers, by the way, like, you have to run from them. If you kill them, it's because you got lucky. If they one-shot you, which they will, then they get the buff that makes them basically take no damage. And then you're, like, done. So I would not fight an orc berserker early game. Like, maybe if I had a whole bunch of adrenalines and nuts or something like that, and we have some way of, like, manipulating his initiative so we can, like, weaken it at range and then gank it before it can hit back. That's about the only time. Otherwise, they're way too dangerous to fight at this stage of the game. And Necrosons, of course, is just an instant wipe. So I'm not actually afraid of enemies that attack. I actually want most enemies to attack. I don't like to waste the time to do these missions. But since we have to go to the Northwest, and this might make the town friendly, I seem to remember the southern towns you have to do like 4 missions to make them friendly. But still, you know, it could happen. It could happen. I could be wrong. And I have literally nothing better to do. Like, I want to go Northwest anyway. So everything aligns to make me want to do this Caravan mission. Plus, once it gets there, hopefully it'll lower the price at the next town so I can buy some cheap tools. Before accepting this, it can be a good idea to wait until daybreak. You get another arena. However, I feel like I have gotten exceedingly lucky getting like 2 hyenas twice in a row. If it's like Nomad Outlaws, if it's snakes, if it's pretty much anything else except 2 hyenas, even 3 hyenas I would not fight. This stage. You can't fight, like those hyenas, I did not realize they did that much damage. So they can 3-shot you. I think my brothers all took like 2 hits and just kind of got lucky that I didn't get killed on the, like they didn't land the 3rd hit. So those hyenas can 3-shot you. That's way too risky. I'm not getting like 3-shotted. So there's pretty much no fights in the arena that I want to do. Anything, I don't want to roll the RNG on that. It's not a good like deal. When I say like I want people to die, I want them to die in a way that makes sense, not like because of RNG. This run's all about like no risk, yet I still do a lot of fights. Not every fight, but almost every fight. The other argument is in the morning, you can buy javelins, you can buy tools, both of which you overpay a little. It's not a big deal. Like, we'll have so much money. I already have like 1,200 crowns. So you could also check to see if there are any hires. You could buy some trade goods. I don't really think you need to do much. Like trade goods, you make a couple 100 crowns, maybe a run. That's good enough for me. And it's so minor compared to the money you get from fighting and killing stuff that I don't care about that. The couple hours of nighttime, I would rather spend that traveling. I think I'm fine doing that. And I don't need to stick around. And this will give characters a chance to heal and get their armor patched up. So let's go. Trading Caravan. Do I get is that like 3 conscripts or 4 conscripts or something like that? I think a few is 2 to 3. So I get 3 conscripts and 3 donkeys, I think. Yeah, 3 conscripts. There's nothing short of a necro savant that could even touch our group. Another trading caravan. This one's from Tentlingen. That's a northern town of some sort. Already midday, but we are now out of the desert. It's the afternoon. Oh, there's some beast tracks here. Wonder what else is here. A day to the northwest. It shouldn't be that much longer. Everybody should have basically healed by now. Okay, so now I'm actually going to get Pablatino the ranged weapon, and it's because he's going to be our sergeant, and he is, I mean, I think he is actually the single most valuable brother in the company because he is going to be our sergeant. Sergeants are so important early game. And then Denki now has enough health where I feel comfortable putting him to the right here with the shield. You said a day. This is like 2 days worth of travel. Oh my god. Alright, it's fine. Okay, there's some battles here. Some more battles. There is some mercenaries hired by Helvik. It's actually way further than I thought it would be. There's a rune. Ooh, brigands. 8 Ooh. This will be a battle. If they attack us. We'll definitely win. However, marksman with a crossbow, of course, could cause trouble. Let's rearrange our formation to put everybody on the back. And let's see what the conscripts, or maybe we put Wyoming Sioux and Nathan Williams to protect our most, and put Denki with the shield up to protect our most valuable brothers. cover for them. And then we're gonna run back and let the conscripts fight for us. Yes. Beautiful. Oh yeah, there's a crossbow marksman. Yep. Alright, so we have high ground. Oh, there's that axe. This is such a good fight. We have 1 conscript, 2 conscripts, 3 conscripts. Don't know we can get one-shotted by that marksman, but now we do want to watch out. We also have a high ground here, really good for like archers. So, looking at the initiative order, that marksman goes in 16 turns. That means the marksman is guaranteed to go after literally every single one of our brothers. Now, there's a poacher who can go pretty quick. I wonder why that marksman is so slow. Did he wait? He must have waited. He must have had the highest initiative, just looking at his armor. So he has to have waited. That's the only thing that makes sense. Or sometimes I think at the start of the game, the RNG gets randomized a little bit. And as good as this high ground is, the plan is the conscripts will do a lot of the fighting, and we do some sort of shenanigan to try to like maybe adrenaline down this marksman or something. That Raider of the Longass is also extraordinarily dangerous. This fight is this is such a good fight. But we got the 3 conscripts to take the battle for us. If I didn't have the 3 conscripts, oh boy. I mean, I think I always win, but at what cost, right? It'd be very hard to do this without losses. Just like one hit from that axe basically kills anyone. I don't have flails to like try to one-shot these 2. If I had flails, it would be very different. Like these 2 are free kills, and then most the thugs are irrelevant. I don't know how much armor I'm gonna be able to get. It's really luck based. Denki also basically fully healed. Everybody fully healed. So anyway, the plan is for the conscripts to do stuff. In which case, I think the best course of action is for us to fully fall back. Fall back as far as possible. Maybe I leave a scout here with a shield walling, like Denki or someone. Just shield walling here just to spy, but I don't really think we need to do that. So we fall everyone back. The conscripts might fall back to the donkeys, and that's fine with me. And there's no reason not to do it now, because otherwise the conscript, this marksman runs up and with that crossbow. If this was a hunting bow marksman, I might do something different, but those crossbows hurt so much. We all know the terror of the brigand marksman with the crossbows, so I'm just gonna fall everyone back. Might as well end the turn immediately. Like, oh, I want to fall back as far as we can. Yes, conscripts. Nathan Williams, you actually... well, you can fall back this way. Oh! 15 turns. I don't think... Well, he can't. He can't step on there. Oh, and Dr. Carl went the wrong way to try to zone him with adrenaline. Nathan Williams is guaranteed to not be able to dodge. Well, the battle lines are engaged, and they're gonna start fighting the conscripts, which I don't care about. I only care about zoning that marksman. And also, it'd be nice to kill that one. I feel like this crossbows are 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's very likely to shoot Nathan Williams. Otherwise, he has to move up 2 to take a shot at Casual Hamster. I don't think either brother can die. If he moves up 2, we can zone him. If I could retreat Nathan Williams more, I would. Let the marksman make some sort of mistake where... Should have thought about keeping Dr. Carl in the middle for exactly this reason. But the marksman might have gone the other way. You can take the hills back. The conscripts are actually perfectly spaced out to zone everything. So these hills are ours. If we can get like Caplatino on there, 1 or 2 good shots on that marksman, and we have no worries. So if the marksman moves up 2 to shoot at Casual Hamster, Hamster will live. If he gets hit, even in the head, I think he's very likely to live. And he might have to run away, but it's fine. We can zone the marksman, and that threat will be neutralized. If he stays here and shoots at Nathan Williams, well, Nathan Williams, let's be honest, is somewhat expendable. And that's perfectly fine too. So we got options. We can see what happens. He could, of course, do something else, like shoot a donkey. Which, I know these poor donkeys, like, as long as they don't die, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. So I'm gonna wait on everyone, see what the marksman does, and we'll figure it out next turn. And we can see what the other raiders do. So no matter what move the marksman makes, I think I've got options. Yeah, these conscripts are fine. They're like invincible. Oh my god, that conscript's taking 2 of them. Oh, they are shooting the donkey. Yes! Puncture a conscript. That's real smart. I mean, they're getting some experience, like they're stealing some of our experience, but... Wow, the conscripts are actually taking damage. Okay, how interesting, the marksman waited. I was not expecting it to do that. It's not expecting it to do that at all. Well, I want to go up and fight now. The 3 conscripts are super tanky, but they're not like they can't actually fight all this by themselves. Plus, I want the experience. Now the question is how to do it. If we run Nathan Williams up here, I don't know how smart these raiders are. This marksman waited. I feel like the marksman will have so much pressure, he's very likely to step back low and shoot. And I want to step in such a way that this raider can't actually get me. Nathan Williams, you don't have fast adaptation yet. Okay. Someone fast adaptation here daggering away because this is the concave position, right? Putting a brother here is super good. We are very protected by the 2 conscripts and we can try to steal this kill. But I don't think Nathan Williams is going to be the person to do it. If I come here, the raider, like marksman step back and the raider runs up. I really don't like that. We could wait on Nathan Williams some more. But then I really want to move Casual Hamster up. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. Casual... Hamster. Nathan Williams can just cover. What if you run up to and shield wall to try to distract? And I'm gonna run everyone else up though. But I really, really want to move Casual Hamster up. Like, he needs to move up 1, 2, 3 to be able to contribute to the fight. And we still got to get that marksman somehow. I think this marksman is likely to run in there and then take a pot shot, and then he's gonna shoot again next turn. So he could like actually kill someone. Oh, like I'm okay with deaths, but I don't want like pointless deaths. I want glorious deaths because I couldn't. Like I did everything I could, not because I didn't consider a particular factor. I really thought that marksman would like attack or something. Why is it so slow too? Like that doesn't make sense. I know it waited last turn, but still, like it has no armor, it has no fatigue. Go run here, shield wall. I mean that would give me 40 range defense. This marksman probably runs back 1 or 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it could definitely run back and fire. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I could zone it, but then I would have such a dangerous enemy. Okay, let's think. What if because I don't have enough characters on the right, I didn't actually try to zone the marksman, because that would be a death sentence. What if I try to kill these other brigands first, crush their morale, take the high ground, make these conscripts maybe a little more tempting, crush the middle, and then we can get the marksman? I don't want these brothers like double tapped. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna shield wall Nathan Williams. I think that always happens. Then I'm gonna wait. Good. Okay, I know we don't get the experience or the loot, but they're wavering a little. That is phenomenal. As for Casual Hamster, I'm gonna move you around the left. This is also where like having a crossbow or having something like that would be very valuable. Could also move you up 1. The marksman, he can't go on high ground, of course. You could go up 2 or 1 and then shoot. I can't predict what the marksman would do. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If he moves up, he could double shot Casual Hamster. Odds seem so low. More likely to double shot Nathan Williams. If he does do that, maybe we can do something with Casual Hamster. If I move Casual Hamster over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could get on the high ground over there. Let's do that. Okay, we do have to rush them. So Wyoming Sioux has a dagger. And you're kind of valuable because you're a tank. I kind of want to. Oh, the conscripts can do rotations. You actually have to be kind of careful. They can like rotate your brothers in, which would be super bad. So whatever you do, don't stand next to the conscripts. I think right here can be pretty good for Wyoming Sioux. He might do a little daggering. Prismic. He might do a little stabby. You also have, I'm gonna put a Palpatino up here. gonna come up here and shield wall, I think. Nah, that's too conservative. Denki has to move up. Oh, but then this one would shoot Nathan Williams. So maybe shield walling was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, they've got Wyoming Sioux in range, so I guess shield walling Nathan Williams is actually a mistake there. Whoops. I forgot I was going to rush all these characters out. So that shield wall, kind of a mistake. Adrenaline is so valuable down there to try to catch the thing. At least give them shields. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 2, 3. I think he has to stand here. So that means you can stand here. And Dinky has to stand here to provide cover. Oh, clinch! Oh my god, Dinky, how did you survive? Alright, well now Nathan Williams move out. No reason not to. Alright, you're just buffing the conscript's damage. Good job, buddy. Oh, another crossbow. Super clinch time. Well, nothing to it but to wait. Oh, Pabladino. Okay, he's our sergeant. He's like the most valuable brother. We can't lose him. I could have put someone here to try to gank that thug, but I feel like this construct's gonna kill it anyway. Okay, you're fine. You just got a pierced cheek. It's a minor issue. What was the odds? 32%. Minor issue. Nathan Williams can zone this one, although he would be in some trouble. Wyoming Sioux is really good there. I think they should focus fire that conscript. Because he's got low health, he's likely to die. Plus, I can get the marksman. The only problem is that raider also gets to go. I don't like that. These two are like dealt with because this construct's got them totally locked down. Don't need to worry about them. Only had a thrower right there, or right there. I think I made. Maybe I made a mistake with Casual Hamster. He shouldn't do the rotation. Okay, Wyoming Sioux, I don't actually think I move you yet. I'll wait on you. Let's see what else happens. Think he can get on this hill and Nathan Williams can get over here. Then we need to move someone here. This conscript gets to go twice. We are extremely likely to, like, if I go here and end my turn immediately, I doubt this conscript can kill it. And then double stab next turn has a very good shot of killing it. Plus this buffs the conscript's attack chance. Prismic, you can wait. Denki, I think you have to do this. Let's well, I don't know, they are kind of slow. If I go up here and end my turn immediately, could help. Pablatino, that marksman did reload, right? I think he reloaded. He must have. So he does have a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you actually have to run, buddy. Because you're too valuable. And then an adrenaline wouldn't actually do anything. We have zoned the marksman. Yeah, it wouldn't actually do anything. Ooh, excellent. Nathan Williams, why don't you come help out? Cause some morale problems. I know you could die. Whoa, okay, okay. This one didn't... He didn't actually manage to kill the raider? That is shocking. Alright, Casual Hamster, come up and get ready to help. Wyoming Sioux, you can go for a longer flank. Or actually, maybe we need you to come down here and bully this stuff with your dagger. Try to get that armor. Yeah. And then Prismic, you can go up here and hopefully you get to go quick and kill that one. Woo! Okay, he didn't shoot his crossbow. Well, a double stab here now doesn't actually accomplish anything. Because I can't kill it. And I don't think I have enough other characters who can act, so we're gonna wait. Ooh, okay, Conscript taking it for the team! Good job, buddy. That raider might actually kill his Conscript. That'd be amazing. Again, I think I just wait and see like what else happens. Move up 1. Ooh, I should probably chuck a javelin end my turn so I can go quick. Yes. Okay, now we have that move. Or that move. We have, or possibly we might have to kill this raider. Let's wait because I have adrenaline. Okay, Denki. Go for the stabs. Good, good. This one's broken. You can end your turn immediately, Denki. So he's done. We do have some interesting opportunities here. Let's try to go for the armor, right? I mean, so end your turn immediately to try to get some stabsing. Well done, Prismic. Well done. We're not going to worry about that raider because the conscript's got him perfectly tanked. Pablatino, you have some shots. Ooh, but a poacher could get ya. Go hide in the bushes. Okay, going after the donkeys. Whoa. Shield bash. We're gonna wait for that conscript to move. Nathan Williams, run up. You are so slow that ending your turn immediately shouldn't actually make a difference. So you might as well wait for the maximum surround bonuses. Okay, that's more what I expected now. Let's I want that experience, right? Like I want the loot, and you actually have to kill it. Normally I don't attack fleeing enemies. Good. I was debating moving and then having a Dr. Carl kill it. That was what I was thinking about. But I might have hit him in the head. I don't think I had enough damage, but maybe I did. Alright, this poacher is fleeing. We just have to put someone with melee next to him, like Prismic, and then we'll get his experience. In fact, Prismic can... Oh, it'd be nice to have that dagger too, but that's a luxury. The real prize is this dude's. Oh, but I have an adrenaline. It is kind of a waste to do that. Because I don't have the dagger. Let's go try to get this kill, because we can get the dagger. And hopefully this raider, because the AI prioritizes trying to get kills, hopefully it goes for the conscript again, giving me like the free daggers. Yeah. And I don't even need to adrenaline. If you look around the map, everybody is so like slow and exhausted that my waiting and 59 initiative should be more than enough. And again, I normally don't attack fleeing enemies, but I want that experience, right? So I kind of have to here. But I don't need adrenaline for that. Nathan Williams, 34%. It's not great, but you can hit. Oh, he did actually kill a conscript. Oh, wow, a conscript actually died. That is surprising. Well, now we have to bum rush him and try to get his armor. Casual Hamster, you have a knife, but you have no quick hands. Well, I have to... I don't like wasting ammo like this, but we need the... I want the kill experience, and the conscript would get him normally, so... Well, we're gonna get as many surround bonuses as possible. If we miss the daggers, we are just gonna go kill this one. It's too dangerous to leave alive. Since if I end my turn immediately, he's... After stabbing twice, he is still gonna be able to outspeed me. No reason to do it, we're just gonna wait. Plus, we could get some kills to further lower your morale. Do you have a dagger, Prismic? Okay, so you might actually have to come down here and help. So we're gonna move Tao over here and then move Denki down. Oh wait, but well, I need the surround bonuses now. So I guess I actually do. Ooh, he's breaking, everyone! How exciting! Okay, end your turn immediately, like in case that matters. Palpatino, now go for the long flank. Good. Since Prismic has surrounded this one, Dr. Carl. Yes! Okay, we should be able to get... We can wait now. Missed the stab. Okay, thank you. You got the kill. Good, good. Thank you. How many AP do you have? 6. Okay, so we can move you down 1, and then Casual Hamster can block that position. Fantastic. Get the kill. Get the armor. There's a crossbow. Let's just pick it up right now. And then that one, I don't think we can get the armor because they've got the other conscript there. But it's whatever. Make sure that conscript can't, like, steal our kill. I think, isn't there another dagger on the... Oh, this brigand with the dagger, he didn't drop his. Alright, let me see, why don't you get the kill, because, ooh, we got the long axe. Hopefully you got the armor. Should have had Prismic double stab. I completely, in my excitement of getting this long axe and the armor perfectly, I forgot. I made that slight mistake. We don't get the throwing jab, or not the, what is it called? The thing the staff or whatever, the sling. I don't care about that, but kill experience would have been nice. Also, Nathan Williams with your clubfoot, you almost have to have Pathfinder first or maybe second. Otherwise, you can't actually do anything in battle. I still think you need fast adaptation first. But okay, maybe we can even get that guy's armor. It's not impossible. Prismic, bust out your dagger. At the very least, I want that kill. Let's see what happens first. I'm not like getting into range yet. So move up. Advanced tactics from the brigands. Let's get them. Dr. Crow can move there, so we're gonna... I think he has to move up. I really still want to try to get his armor. I think it's possible. Well, we can survive 2 stabs on all our characters. If that doesn't happen, and he could very well go for that conscript anyway, then we kill it. Need more knives. I only have 2 stabs. Well, we might just have to kill it. You gotta go after the conscript. Nathan Williams, I don't want you moving and taking that damage. Yeah, at this point, there's no point in getting the armor anymore. Okay, Casual Hamster, bust out your javelins. Since we have to actually try to get the kill, let's just kill him. We got a 90 armor, we got a 105 helm, we got the long axe, that's amazing, a boar spear, a falchion, some gold, tools, supplies, another shield which is valuable. Didn't get the dagger, unfortunately, but we got the crossbow too, that's another great find. Missed out on 2 kill experience, but whatever. Palpatino took a hit, but nobody like died. Somebody could have died though, that marksman could have double tapped someone, and there would be very little I could have done about that. Maybe moving Palpatino. I think I made a mistake moving him to where he was. I always get so excited seeing the high ground. I almost can't control myself. I should have thought about it more. Somebody else could have gone on high ground. Palpatino could have gone to the north and gone for a flank because of that. That should have been the right play. But Pierce Streak is like irrelevant injury. Just need him to not die. Otherwise, nobody actually took a hit. It was just a marksman. Like, the marksman is the only real threat. Of course, we had 3 conscripts. One of them somehow died. I didn't even know that was possible. But when you have 3 conscripts, like, the Caravan protects itself. All right, Palpatino, why don't you go? Well, you can still stay around, but why don't you equip yourself with a Akadine cap? We, of course, need to fix up the long axe. I did have another knife. I just didn't want to spend the tools repairing it. Got a boar spear. That will be great for Tau. Falchion. I actually quite like Falchions. That's actually pretty good for you, Tau. Boar spear could be good for Prismic. The long axe is an amazing weapon. Casual Hamster, you gotta level up. Only +1 melee. You don't have to up melee every single time. I like the 3 fatigue here. You need some fatigue as a ranged character. 5 initiative is quite nice, but again, with the gluttonous, I'm a little worried. So I will just take the fatigue, the range, and the range defense. You gotta have quick cans now, and then everything will be fantastic with quick cans. Oh, I did not get crossbow like bolts. I got the crossbow, but I didn't get the bolts. Just buy some. It's actually kind of silly. Crossbow is a great find at this stage of the game. Yeah, this is a great setup. And then like everybody can have spears. That should be the default weapon, unless otherwise noted. Oh. Something like this should be fine. And we have the round shield. I'll just equip that on maybe Pal as a backup weapon. Have this knife as well. Who uses the long axe? Gotta be someone with like reasonable attack. Pal or Dr. Carl could be good, but I really like Dr. Carl adrenalining with that fire lance. So you have fast adaptation. Fast adaptation I think is better with like the one-handers. But a big hit from that axe. Maybe we give it to Prismic actually. Keep him safe. I like that. Not gonna be able to hit with it though. This is a weapon you want to hit with. So you know what? I think I will give it a Tau. And then we'll keep the Falcon around. I'm not sure who gets it right now. We'll do something like this. Big hit from this axe is like can decide a battle. Oh, and of course we have actual armor now. Dr. Carl can get the first mail armor, the patch mail shirt. Prismic can get the padded leather. Now we can give Casual Hamster the thick nomad robe. Everybody has like some degree of armor now. How exciting. Okay, we're almost out of tools. The fact that there are brigand tracks means there's likely a brigand camp to the southwest, something to keep in mind. Also, I was promised 1 day to the northwest. This is like 2 days. These caravans are always like kind of wrong. Oh, it's a tiny town too. Okay. Did we get enough rep to open? It's not friendly. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's actually been about an hour. Somehow it took me 1 hour to do that battle. Yep, that sounds about right. It all sounds about right. But we have that battle was so good for the company. Nathan Williams also leveled up. Oh, look at these rolls, man. I think he actually has to take Resolve. You know, I'll just do it now. And I think he has to take Fast Adaptation first. I mean, let's be real. He's not going to survive, buddy. But you're going to be a body. We're going to see what we can do with you. Some battles I'll put him in the most dangerous position. Other battles I'll put him in a safe position. Depends. Like if it's a safe battle, I would put him in a safe position and have Wyoming Sioux tank it. And if it's a dangerous battle, I put him in a dangerous position because he's more expendable. It depends on the battle, where everybody goes. Okay, and then I can figure out what sort of contracts we have next. Probably buy some tools. Maybe some ammunition or whatnot, and then we have 3 different ways we can go. Hopefully we find a big town nearby. We could go southwest, and I just don't really want to go south, you know. But that's where the brigands came from, so maybe that is the better path. We're not in danger of going back to the desert anytime soon. We're gonna be on the dry ground, and yeah, probably after Hage, I go southwest and go from there. Our first ambition is gonna take some time to complete. I do not feel like going back to Hakim Al Ramal just to do that. Ideally, we find like one of the size 3, the tier 3 towns, because if you do three contracts for them, I think that's enough to get you the friendly. So our ambition may take until like day 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or something like that to finish. But this run is off to a great start. I think it's hard to imagine how it could have gone better, honestly. So thank you for watching. Until next time.